William Bill R. Fenner, DVM, Diplomate, American College of Veterinary Internal Medicine, ACVIM, Neurology, has the perspective of both an academic and private practice veterinary career. He was raised in his father's private general practice, where he gained an early understanding of the importance of listening to each client. 30 years in teaching and research development has shown him the importance of always looking to the future. Dr. Fenner earned his DVM from Texas A&M University in 1973. Following his graduation from veterinary school, he completed a year-long internship in small animal medicine and surgery, as well as a 2-year residency in small animal medicine and urology at the Animal Medical Center in New York. He was a member of the faculty and administration at The Ohio State University College of Veterinary Medicine and was a guest faculty member at Michigan State University and Purdue University Colleges of Veterinary Medicine. He was awarded the Norden Distinguished Teaching Award as well as the Animal Medical Center Distinguished Alumnus Award. A leader in the field of veterinary neurology, Dr. Fenner is currently the neurology specialty leader at MedVet Columbus, where he has been part of the medical team since 2004. He is also the professional liaison for the ACVIM and serves as its representative on the American Board of Veterinary Specialties. With research published in peer-reviewed journals, including the Journal of Veterinary Internal Medicine, Dr. Fenner maintains an interest in all aspects of small animal neurology, with particular interest in the management of canine seizures. He has been the principal investigator of several clinical studies focused on the treatment of epilepsy and the response of the nervous system to inflammation, encephalitis. In addition, he is the principal editor and contributor for all 3 editions of Quick Reference to Veterinary Practice. An active advocate of continued education for veterinary professionals, Dr. Fenner has lectured on small animal neurology topics both nationally and internationally. Outside of veterinary medicine, Dr. Fenner's interests include history, travel, food, and music. His season tickets to both the Lyric Opera in Chicago and the Metropolitan Opera in New York give him the opportunity to enjoy both music and food.
I'd like to start by thanking Dean Green. I was very dumbfounded when I got the phone call from her, and I am greatly touched by this honor. I'd also like to thank the nominating committee for submitting my name to Dean Green for her consideration. One of the reasons that I'm surprised by this award is that I graduated with such a gifted class that includes people like Joe Cornegie, Ray Dillon, Bob Wiggs, people that have made great contributions to the veterinary profession, and for my work to be considered the equal of theirs or to be considered as part of the legacy that they've established is something by which I am truly touched. I'd also like to recognize my mentors at A&M, starting with Leon Russell, who was my pre-vet mentor and who through his life and career has shown what it is like to be a professional. Other mentors at A&M that have had a big impact on my life include Dean Gage, Jerry Bratton, Mike Tatum, Ed Smallwood. There are many people at A&M who have helped to influence who I became. One of the things that is interesting is if you look at the people that were my mentors at that time and what A&M was at the time that I graduated, those mentors are all in the basic sciences. When I was a student, when my class was all in veterinary school, A&M was just beginning its ascendancy as the powerhouse in clinical sciences that it is today. But at that time, and it had been for 20 plus years, it was a powerhouse in the basic sciences. And that powerhouse experience that all of us graduated with made us really understand the pathophysiology of our patients in health and disease. And that pathophysiology is what allowed me to become what I am today. It is what allowed my classmates to become the stellar veterinarians that they are today. They were the building blocks of our careers. In reality, that foundation in my family is 2 generations old. My father was a returning veteran from World War II when he came to Texas A&M, and I was born his senior year in Texas A&M, and the experiences that he had with some of the same professors actually is what made him the veterinarian that he became, and he was the inspiration for my life. He demonstrated that you have to be a lifelong learner. He learned that at Texas A&M. I learned that at his feet, and then it was reinforced when I came to Texas A&M. I'm privileged and I'm lucky. I have had a practice career that embraces a golden age of veterinary clinical sciences. At the time that I graduated, many of the conditions that we now take for granted, many of the diagnostic tests that we now take for granted, were just being elicited, just being elucidated. Some of my classmates helped with that process of growth of the veterinary profession. I think I played a small part in it as well. It would not have been possible without what we learned at Texas A&M. So that is really remarkable that A&M has provided so many people that have done so much for the veterinary profession. As a longtime teacher and hopefully a mentor myself, I would also like to thank my students and residents. There is nothing that will keep you prepared better than realizing that tomorrow there's going to be some student, there's going to be some resident that will ask you a question that you have never thought of. And they have a bullshit meter. They will recognize if your answer is not truthful. So I'd like to thank all of the people whose careers I hopefully have influenced. I finally would like to thank my family. All of my siblings are here this evening. They know my flaws. They still love me. That is a gift that I will always treasure. So, Dean Green, honored guests, thank you very much. Giga Maggies.
Our college is proud to honor Dr. William Bill Fenner with the Outstanding Alumni Award.